Hi everyone, I'm Guoheng Zhang. I'm happy to present our CVPR paper, TGT, Text-Oriented Trajectories for Locally Controlled Video Generation. Before we start, let's try to imagine this challenge. When the painter draws on a canvas, the painter knows which trajectory it should be for each entity he wants it to move along. And this is the challenge for controllable text-to-video generations. We want the generation to be similar as human beings drawing on a canvas to follow the precise trajectories and entity. The current state of the art can be split into two areas. The first one is structure-based controls like trailblazers. These kind of methods have like bounding blocks pre-frames. So it is good at effective at preserving layout and is clear instruction, but it is rigid and it is labor intensive because you need a supervision like bounding block is each frame. Another way is to use point-based trajectories like Tora or motion control. These use sparse 2D points that evolve over time to guide motion. This is a much lighter alternative and much more adhered to what users like to do. So it has strong motion control and intuitively for users. But in text to video, because you have multiple trajectories and you just have one global descriptions of the whole video, it can lead to ambiguous groundings, meaning that you don't know which trajectories and which entity correspond to each other. So our TGTs kind of like unifies the strengths of both paradigms. So it still has the flexible motion control by using trajectories, but we have the text description for each trajectory. So it has specific appearance control. So this solves both problems. Now the model knows exactly what object should follow which path, and the path is flexible. Before we dive in, I'd like to show two examples. You can see the red line is certified and so on. So you can see how the video generates corresponds to the locally text. And similarly, you can have static points like the green dot here, which is the wooden stairs, and the cat moves along the red line. Yes. Uh, Cool. The core contributions of TGT lies into three areas. So we have a framework, and we have the scalable data pipeline, and we do better than other baselines. So let's go to the data pipeline quickly. As you can see, our data pipeline for raw video, we'll just select the frame and use running SAM to segment each entity. And for each entity, we will select some anchor points that represent this entity. Then we use a distilled VLN and pass the first frame with this anchor points locations to let us give us the information about the entity at this location. For example, for the red dot here, it will give me a little girl in pink dress, which corresponds to the image. Then we propagate this first frame or selected frame stuff to the TAP or to other trajectories generation stuff. Then we have the trajectories and we pair this local text to trajectories with the global video caption. This is how we get our data. During training, we now need to have a way to inject this information into our generation model. So we do a lightweight plugin module, which means we phrase everything else and only train this plugin module that injects the local prompt into it. And then what we do is to use a location-aware cross-attention. Let's take the red line, for example. So the red line means the location or the trajectories the white birds fly through. Now, we have these tags here, and at each time frame, we know what the exact location it should be. So we just do the cross attention between the white bird description with the tokens at that locations. So in this way, we inject both spatial information and text information. We also adopt a dual CFG setting because standard CFG just controls adherence scale to the global prompt, but we have the local prompt as well. So we do using the following formula to split them and to control them separately. This helps us to disentangle the control. For experiments, we compare to different baseline modules, and you can see our performance is the best among them. This is the qualitative results. If you like, you can stop to see. Another thing interesting is we have extended applications. So if we extract dense trajectories and local text pairs from original video, we can slightly modify the local text or just regenerate the whole video. And then we'll get a mirrored or edited video then. These are more results. You can see our website. Thanks. Yeah.